but I reckon it might have dropped
A bit
down.
late.
Yeah, second half.
Martin Savage is
Oh, is it? Okay. Yeah, thanks. Thank you. Yes.
What was your impression of that one, Robbo?
I'd say a bit clunky. You know, at different times we were. Thought we were physical. You know, I thought Wigan sort of brought their style of play, and we responded pretty well to the physical side. But we just lacked a little bit of execution, which is pretty normal around this time of year. So I was, you know, pretty happy with the way most of the guys got up for the game. But you know, we've got some better footy in us.
Was it pleasing after being 18-0 and then allowing them to come back? I think it was 22-4 or 22-14, whatever.
14, yeah.
That you then were able to recalibrate and go again?
Yeah, there's a bit of a worry there. I think it was 11 sets to 3 and they got those 14 points. And then, yeah, we just had to get back on track again. I don't know whether we actually ever got back into the rhythm. I thought Jared going back on there and then that physical hit off the kick-off sort of changed the momentum a bit, and then we sort of ended up down their end quite a bit after that tackle. You know, so I thought there were some great parts to that for a World Club challenge, and then there was some awkward parts on our part, I think.
Trent, was there any spell in that second half when you were concerned, or were you always confident?
Oh no, we know our game pretty well. You know, I was concerned about the way that we were defending. Thought we just weren't in tune with the way that we sort of moved, our line moved. Thought we had good pressure on the shifts, which we handled fairly well, but I think it was, you know, we just stopped tying in as well as what we should. So, and then as soon as we got that back on track, I felt like it was a bit better for us.
Did Wigan perform as you expected?
Yeah, they tried to throw their sort of footy at us. You know, we knew that they're well known for their shift and their structured shift, and they threw a lot of that at us tonight. And for the most, we did a lot of homework on it. For the most part, we defended well. You know, they got that nice try on our left edge. You know, after we bit in, they threw a nice cutout pass. That was a really nice try. And then the one off the awkward play, you know, which skimmed our line a little bit. So, but other than that, we felt pretty comfortable with their shifts.
Jake Friend last year, obviously, very good year, but looks as though he's ready to go another level. It was pretty good for you guys tonight.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, he had a great game. He was. He didn't go to the World Cup, so he's had almost a normal pre-season. And even at the Nines, I think a lot of guys were struggling with some rhythm there, and he could have played. He could have played every game for 18 minutes. He looked really comfortable, and he did tonight. I thought he played some nice, really crafty out of dummy half, and then defended well. Well, I thought it was a good performance from Friendy.
I mean, it looked as though there was some real physical contact out there. How did you see it?
Yeah, it was physical. I think their line speed was really good at stages. They really took it to us. But, pretty proud of the forwards, the way they rolled up the sleeves and kept powering through. Our support could have been better at stages, but yeah, we rolled our sleeves up and got the job done.
They've got a bit willing at times. I think the fans were up and enjoying the energy out there.
Yeah, it was a good crowd that come in and had some physical battles out there. That's what the crowd wanted to see.
What did you make of the Pettybourne shot that he was on report for?
Oh, it was definitely a high. It's worth having a look at, but it's up to them. It's up to the judiciary, not mine.
How did you see it, Robbo? Did you think it was potentially a send-off offence? Or?
I thought it was close, but I didn't think it was send-off. I thought it was probably, it was a bit of a reckless tackle in the way that he sort of performed it, but I don't think it was a clean enough high shot. I don't think it was Jared against George Rose last year. I think that was pretty clean, whereas there was a bit of...
only a shandy behind.
Yeah, it wasn't far off, but I thought it was... I don't think it was enough to send off.
Trent, there's also a hit on Mitchell Pearce that the late shoulder charge. That
yeah, McIlaurin's shoulder charge, that's a part of McIlaurin's game. You know, he ruffles some feathers, and he needed to get his arms around Pearcey on that. So, I think nothing else should happen. It was a penalty to us down there, and gave us some good field position. So,
were you pleased with the way your players responded to that Pettybourne challenge? I think we saw a couple of sets later. I think it was Sonny and Dylan Napa put a really good physical shot on him. I think Pettybourne actually ended up injured.
Yeah, I think that was probably the most pleasing part of our game. We were awkward in our combinations, but we were physical. You know, we went after them. They went after us, and that was, you know, we were pretty clear. I think, you know, that's what Jared stamped his authority on the physical battle, and you know, that's what got us over the top of them. I think they felt under pressure for a lot of that game, and those forwards set that up.
Goal line defence last year was, I guess, the foundation of what you guys did. Were you happy with the way it was tonight, especially that first half? You guys defended pretty well.
Okay, thought we, you know, Mini organised our line really well, so we sort of knew what was coming. It was still, you know, we still need to improve on that. You know, both our D was good, but not good enough yet.
And Trent, what does that mean, sort of, you know, 2 weeks out from the season? Where does it sort of lead you at? But given the, you know, the nature of the win tonight, the physicality of the contest, where do you feel you are heading into the season 2 weeks of play?
We're still a bit short, I think. I saw South play today, and they look like they're ready to go. And I thought we were confident today, but still short of a run. So hopefully that will make up that time before round 1. But I thought, yeah, really happy with the way we performed, but you can still see a fair bit of growth in us. So I think that's a fair assessment on where we're at.
Mini, on that performance, where would you put Wigan as an NRL team? Would you make them top of the side or below that?
Oh, they'll definitely challenge some teams in NRL. There's no doubt about that. The way they play, as Robbo said, they got their structured shifts, and then they set up